Hello everyone and welcome back to the OSCP journey. So in today's episode we're gonna hack an easy Linux box which is called Lame. With Lame we can get into that box through two different ways, either through FTP but it's gonna be blocked by the firewall, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description mentioning that, and through the SMB. With the SMB there are four different ways I'm gonna show you with the walkthrough. So let's just get started. I'm gonna wait for the machine over here. Let me connect to HackTheBox and let me just make a new directory just in case and call it lame, cd into it, and let's get our IB. And first of all, I like to ping the machine. It's working. Then I'm gonna add it to the etc hosts with the name T1. Now I'm gonna run nmap against it. While the nmap is running, I'm gonna run rust scan as well because it's much faster. I mean, you can configure nmap to run with these configurations. However, I really like Rust. So here we can see FTP, we can see SMB, i.e. SAMBA, since it's a Linux machine. Let's get back here. It's not finished. Probably we're not gonna find any other open ports. So let's just try with the FTP at first. So let's connect to the FTP. Here we're gonna write anonymous. Gonna leave the password empty, and voila, we are in. So we are in the root directory and the FTP is empty. Okay. Let's just check our SMB. So with SMB you can run smbclient, as you can see here. Let's say T1. Okay, so here we can find all of these SMB shares. Print, IPC, admin, C, usually these are the default ones. We can try temp and opt. With temp we see a comment which is oh knows, so probably we can start with that. Let's start actually with opt, since I'll show you. So in here we need to remove the L flag, which means list. We need to get into that. So as you can see, we cannot access that share. Now let's just try to access temp, and we are in. Let's see. There are a lot of files. You can download them either one by one or download them all together. I'm gonna leave in the description if you want. Leave a comment if you want a comment how to download all files all together through smbclient. However, there are nothing within files. There are directories as well, like here VM root whatsoever, but we have nothing to do with that. Let's get back here. We can see from our nmap. Let me zoom in. So here we see FTP VST VS FTPD 2.3.4. We see SSH. Probably most of the time, 99% of the time, you won't touch the SSH, so we're gonna skip that. And then we see 139, 445, and so on, which are Samba. So here we see the Samba version 3.0.20. Let's start with the FTP. So search exploit FTP VS FTPD. So we see remote execution with Metasploit and without Metasploit. We can run, let's try to run Metasploit. So I usually throughout these videos, OSCP journey, I try to not to use Metasploit as much as possible, because in the OSCP you can run Metasploit against only one machine, either standalone or one of the Windows machines. However, let's just for tutorial purposes try to run the Metasploit against that. So I would tell set g el host tan 0 set g our hosts t1 just in advance. So instead of t1, if you didn't edit the etc hosts, then you can write the IP over here. And I'm gonna search for vs ftbd 2.3.4. Okay, search, I mean. We see use 0, show options, and yep, so we can just run that. And you would see that we cannot access that. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description, or you can just click on the white circle that's gonna show that's gonna pop up on your screen right now on the YouTube. However, the port is being blocked by within the machine, so they are forcing us to go through the SMB. Okay, no session was created, which means it failed. Let's get back to here, and for now, let's just go back to the SMB stuff. So as we can see, SMB was successful with us. So there are 4 different ways to use this to exploit this SMB thing. So let's start with the SMB. So 3.0.20 search exploit SAMBA 3.0, I would say. And here we can see all SAMBAs between 3.0.20 and 3.0.25 have command execution. Here we can see Metasploit. Actually, since we ran Metasploit, let's just get back into Metasploit, MSF console, -q, I don't want the emojis and stuff. And let's run use, let's search for that. Search, and it's gonna be user map script. It's called, and you can use the first one, show options. So the lhost, I'm gonna edit the lhost rhost, set lhost tunnel 0, the tunnel 0 that I'm connected through to the HackTheBox platform. Set g rhost, g means global, rhosts t1. And here we can see they are using the SMB, the SAMBA 139, not 445. However, it's gonna work. Let's just run and wait a little bit. And voila, we can see ID, we are root. Who am I? We are root. That is the first way. Okay, let's get out. Let's exit. Let's exit Metasploit. And the next way is gonna be through a GitHub. Let's search for that. Actually, let me open the browser. So this is a CVE 2007, which named 2447. We're gonna search for that. So let's search. No, why I'm writing search search exploit. I mean, I'm gonna search CVE 2007 2447. Okay, CVE 2007 2447. I cannot search. Okay, and I'm gonna say GitHub. So you can see several GitHubs. Actually, there is a one that I've tested, which has 60 stars, so I believe it's legit. Let's check the Python script together and see what they are doing. So here in the yeah, so in the, let me click that. And in the exploit function, which is a Python code, here we see the payload. They are using something. They are making an SMB connection. With the SMB connection, they are putting our port and our IB, which means that we need our NCAT to connect back, and running BNSH. And I believe let's just copy that code and put that into here. Vim. Let's call that. Where are we? Yeah, we are inside lane. So let's call that payload.py. Let's save that. And I'm gonna say python 3 payload.py. Okay, no module named SMB. Let's try with pip install. We cannot add that to our current environment. Let's then try to make our virtual environment. We say python 3-m venv. I would call it python smb. Okay, python smb. Then source python smb -bin -activate. And then pip install python smb. Wait a little bit. And then we're gonna say python 3 payload .python. So our usage is gonna be like that. Let's say, let me check our IB grep 10 tunnel 0 10 10 14 12. So our R host is, let me get that. Our host is the target IB 139. Our L host 10 10 13 12, and is gonna be 4455 netcat mv lb 4455. Let's run that. Connecting, check ncat ls. Still nothing here, and still nothing. Because it's 10 10 14 12. I always get that wrong. 10 10 14 12 connection. And now we are here. Print working directory ID. We are root again. Now let's move to the third way. Our third way is gonna be through SMB. So we're gonna use SMB client again. T1. And we had temp, access to temp, right? Let me check. Yeah, I believe you. And now we are here. Within SMB client, we can write help to see all the functions that we can use. There is a function called logon, and logon help us with performing running a function, and we gonna use nohup, then add ncat. Let me just write the code. I'm gonna explain that. Okay, so let me just, I don't really know, but I don't see logon. But however, it's implemented within the SMB client. Let me write our code, logon, and we're gonna write the next code, which is like this. You just need to repeat after me. Nohup, netcat, execute bin sh, then our IB. Let me get that quickly, because I get that always wrong. IB 10 10 14 12. I wish we were on Twitch so you would remind me always with my IB 1412. And let's say 4455 again. And yep, that's it. I believe, is that right? Let me run netcat again. So it failed. So I believe I had a mistake. I wrote no hum instead of no hup. Let me just copy paste that. And voila, we are connected again. And the last way is gonna be, let me check and copy paste the command so I won't get the same error again because I always do some typos. So the usual command is gonna be something like that. Let me take that. So here I would say again 4455, my IB, which is gonna be 10 10 14 12. And here is the same command, but instead of running that inside the SMB client, we are running the SMB client command with the U, and we're giving that as if we are signing in as a user, but we are making a user, and we are making a user. We are using nohup, and we are getting out of the command, and we are running uh, other command, which is netcat with the bin bash. So let me run netcat. Okay, so the IB here is not correct. Let me get the IB really quick. Okay, we're not connected. 4455. So I'm running SMB client. Okay. So here I believe it's because my terminal is making these capital letters. Okay, let me try with this. So here we are surrounding with these quotes, I mean. So it's the same thing, nothing changed. So it happens, it really depends on the terminal, but however, this is the third way. Let's us connect through SMB client again and run the previous one. So let me just get that. So I'll turn that off and I will write that. Okay. Here we are connected, ID. Let me say bin bash interactive. Would I get? No, I didn't. Okay. Let me check my notes. Within my notes, I have an interactive shell. Oh, I forgot that. Okay, we can do without that. Let me get back, print our directory, see what do we have here. cd into root, and we have root, I believe, access. Yep. So we can cat root, paste that, go here, and paste that here. Excellent. Now let me get back to the user. Do we have home, then user? Okay, it's empty. cd mac keys, and here our flag. Let's copy that, and oops, wrong tab, and voila. Thank you guys for being here. YouTube is gonna recommend for you the next two videos. Try to watch them and stay safe and good luck.